Welcome back to Theme Park Wizard. We're here. Ask Me Anything Mondays. Thank you all for joining, and let's go ahead and let's get started. What is up, everybody? We are here. For weekly Ask Me Anything. We have 13 people on, so thank you guys so much for getting on the channel here. Should be fun live stream. Again, we have a lot of people watching and a lot of news out of theme park news. Deadpool. I was just watching some videos of Deadpool and Wolverine. In fact, I'm going to Deadpool in the parks. I want to go ahead and show you some of those as well. So let's go ahead and let me pull up clips. Ask away. I'm just gonna pull up the clips, and then we're gonna go ahead and then I'll answer your questions and I'll show you the clip afterward. Sorry. Hope you guys are having a great time, by the way. And thank you. And we just got a new member, Julian, over the weekend. So thank you guys so much. Becoming a member helps out the channel a lot, and you get early access to videos. I have plenty of early access videos and shorts out right now on the channel membership. So definitely go out now, and I'll be doing a special permit update. Disneyland Resort permit update. Finally, Disneyland put some permits out, so those will be members only videos, just like I do my Patreon. I do it in article form. I'll be doing it in video form for YouTube members here. Starting tomorrow, tomorrow, for you have to be a wizard in training. One of those exclusive videos, and yeah, so it should be super cool. But 16 people watching. All right, so plenty of questions. So let's go get started. So, Antonio's. I'm doing just fantastic, guys. A little tired this morning, but I'm ready to roll. All right. Pumped up, energized. After this, I'm going to film a couple of videos. One for the Disneyland Resort permit update for the members, but also got some new concept art from Universal Studios Singapore. Their new Minion Lands. I'm going to film that video. That'll be coming up in a couple of days. The theme park chat with theme park Dirk Libby over there on Twitter. That'll be coming out tomorrow. And right now, Scott Goostin. I have a nice Disney chat with Scott Goostin. It's up on the channel. It seems like a lot of you are enjoying that. So thank you guys for watching. That is on the channel right now. Plenty of shorts to come out. I'll be going to Universal this week because some curved track pieces have been spotted. So hopefully those will be put on the main course, and I'll be able to get those. I don't want to go until those track pieces are on the track. So hopefully it's on site. So hopefully it'll be up in the next couple of days. So now BioWare starts posting some Epic Universe photos. So expect an Epic Universe update this week. Plenty of great content coming. And then, of course, next weekend, not this weekend, but next weekend, August 9th, 10th, 11th, will be D23. I'll be doing live streams and breakdowns of that. And on August 11th itself, I'll be at Disneyland doing a construction update and also going over what was just announced at D23 the day prior. So doing very well. Lots of cool stuff happening. A new permit for Six Flags Magic Mountain's roller coaster has been filed today as well. Six Flags confirmed they are building a coaster. Well, they park post anything, but via LA County documents, they filed a grading permit, and it says grading permit for new coaster. So that's very exciting. Hopefully, with some more details on that soon. Announcement season is coming up, and usually August is the announcement season for the parks. So hopefully, with this permit filed, in the next couple of weeks, maybe Six Flags will announce announce their new coaster. August 17th is National Roller Coaster Day. It's either August 17th or August 15th. I think it's 17th. So that's a good time for an announcement. So expect something from Six Flags soon, whether officially or via permit. So I'll be back up when it's a little less hot in Valencia. I'll be back up there on the weekends to go ahead and get started on those updates. I haven't been there in months because nothing's been happening. But the solar panel project's finished, so I'm excited to park my car in shade and see what that looks like. And yeah, go check on Hurricane Harbor, and obviously go check out at that park. So that'll be cool. See, alrighty. Surfliner Boy says now that Cedar Fair and Six Flags have confirmed for all access, what will affect speeding parking? That is a good question. I think if you're on the Six Flags park, the speedy parking thing will still be there. Maybe they'll implement something similar at Cedar Fair parks, like maybe not Spray Farm. We're gonna speedy parking something similar, but I'm not sure. I guess that really doesn't take effect until 2025 in some places 2024. But I think it'll really get all ironed out over the next several months. But it's cool that passed. I'm worried though, a little bit worried because I have a membership. Remember in 2019 they started, or no, several CEOs ago at this point, for former CEOs of Six Flags, they started the membership program. So for like I've been paying $8.99 a month or about, so for for a lifetime for my Six Flags pass in Magic Mountain. Curious if that stays. Curious if that doesn't if that goes away with this new pass structure in 2025. That would suck, but I'd get it because it's a new company. But here's hoping those of us that still have legacy memberships, which I know there's a decent amount of us that still have those memberships. Let me know in comments below. Do you still have a Six Flags membership that you're getting into the park to, or do you have the season passes? Because I'm curious. Hopefully those stay. Hey, baby. Eliza Groovy is not on the stream tonight, the wizardess. She is in the other room enjoying her alone time. So I won't bug her anymore. But I'm glad that many of you liked to see her on the stream. Maybe she'll be back on next week or something. I didn't go to Midsummer Scream because it's kind of far. It's in Long Beach, so it's kind of far to drive each day. Also, it's very crowded. I don't get really much cell reception, so I can't. I wanted to, last year I wanted to live stream some panels for you. I was able to live stream Six Flags, but like the Hall of Shadows can't live stream that, and Halloween Horror Nights as hard to live stream that. So very hard. I do hope they do move convention centers because it seems like it's getting more crowded every single year. I know that people are all the way trying to park in downtown Long Beach, so it seemed like a hassle, and there's a lot of traffic to drive over there just for that big hassle. So it looked like fun, but I just do. I wish they moved to the LA Convention Center. That'd be good for me. That's something I can drive to. LA Convention Center is not too far from here, but yeah, or Anaheim. But maybe next year. Maybe next year. If I do, I'm definitely getting the the express pass to skip the lines there. But maybe next year. I was actually busy this year because I had a wedding to go to on the main day, Saturday of Midsummer Scream. So didn't work out. But yeah, we'll see. If we're not at Epic Universe next year in July, then maybe then. Going very well, Ozzy Xfinity. I am doing very well. I had a great dinner. The wizardess and I had a great dinner. Some meatballs, mashed potatoes, some veggies, good stuff. Doing very well. Haunted Holidays is now open. My question was why so early. So Disneyland is having a tough time with capacity, especially on the west side. It's a dead end with Tiana's Bayou Adventure construction. They had to do the Haunted Mansion construction due to ADA rules and stuff. So I figured since the attraction inside was done, they did some refurbishments, they did some improvements, some back of house and front of house improvements. Like they replaced the hitchhiking ghost with the projections, and there'll be a new bride coming in 2025. The hanging man is still there. It's confirmed today. I know there's a rumor that was going away, but that's still there. So they're just doing some upgrades in general. But those refurbishments were done well before the queue stuff is done. The outdoor stuff is going to take a long time. So instead of having an open attraction that could be used and add capacity to the park just sitting there, they decided to reopen it. But you don't want to reopen it as regular Haunted Mansion in July when Halloween starts August 23rd, and then you'd have to close it 2 weeks, literally in 2 weeks, to put up the regular for 10 days to put up the Haunted Mansion holiday. So instead of just it's been closed for several months, they don't want to open it, then close it and open it again. So it's just easier to have the Haunted Mansion holiday just ready to go from the jump. Also, when they closed it, remember they closed it in like January or early February after after the previous run of Haunted Mansion holiday. So they just left all the stuff in there. I did do some interior upgrades, but it didn't necessitate clearing out the decorations for Haunted Mansion holiday. So they just left it all in there, and all they had to do was put up the outside, which took like a day or so. So that's why it's just really easier. It wouldn't make any sense really to put the regular Haunted Mansion up for such a short time. So if you missed the regular Haunted Mansion, that'll be coming up in January 2025. I know it's a long time away, but hey, it's either no mansion or Haunted Mansion holiday. So I'll tell you, Haunted Mansion holiday is my favorite version of the attraction. So I'm ecstatic, but I get it. I understand. Not a lot of people like it like up for so long. Like at this point, it would have been up for really, but it would have been up for since last September 2023, right? Yeah, 2023. Then it was Haunted Mansion holiday through 2024. Then it was closed, and it's 2024. Yeah, so basically we'll have Haunted Mansion holidays from September 2023 to January 2025. Um, so I get the discourse there. But um but yeah, so that's why. But don't worry, Haunted Mansion will be great. The Gingerbread House, by the way, for Haunted Mansion holiday looks fantastic this year. It's really, really big. It seems like bigger than other last years. I'll be again on the August 11th. One of my I'm gonna do 3 videos that day, at least 3 videos, and one of them will be the Haunted Mansion holiday. It is under a virtual queue, so same rules apply. You can gotta wake up at 7 a.m. You don't have to be in the park. You can do it from your bed. Wake up 7 a.m. Get the virtual queue for the morning slot. Then it'll open it up again at noon. But for the noon virtual queue, you have to be in the park. You have to be checked into either California Adventure or Disneyland. You have to have your annual pass or ticket scanned in to be able to participate in the noon virtual queue. So just be mindful of that. The 7 a.m. virtual queue, you can do it right from your home or your car or eating breakfast, wherever you want. So be mindful of that. And I'll go over that again when I do the Haunted Mansion holiday update and Disneyland construction update. I'll show you guys the process when I'm there. Hello, multimedia assassin. Nice to always see you too. What type of coaster will be for the Golden Bladder Theater? So, rumor has it it'll be Vekoma motorbike coaster, so more of a family thrill style coaster. Think about like Hagrid's, right? You're riding the motorcycle, that type of like motorbike coaster, or Tron, like a longer Tron. So that's the rumor. That's not confirmed yet. But that is the rumor, and that is that is we'll see. That's the plan potentially there. New markings did show up, and we should be getting some plans, like some actual documents, again via those city records, and I'll be checking for those every day. Yeah, every day of the week. So that should be cool. Again, especially since we got that grading permit. Let's see. Linnea Ward, nice to see you. I haven't heard from you on the streams before. So thank you for joining. I discovered open source building construction permits and I'm obsessed. I came across lighting. Yeah, I have. Isn't it fun? I use Epic LA or Epic LA. You can go find, type in address, theme park, studying Universal or Six Flags or any address in LA County. Post up all the permits for you, kind of and investigate, which is pretty cool. I love permits. I have a urban studies and planning background, so I'm pretty good at finding the permits, and it's pretty cool. It was super exciting to find that Six Flags grading permit today. Did you see that John Ray Nelson made this statement on the screen? Yes, he did. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which we all knew was coming. It looks like it'll be like an anniversary house. It'll have like all 9 leather faces in there, so that'll be pretty cool. And we have just a couple of houses. We have the Tear Trim, the Blumhouse Tear Trim, rumored, and then the Weekend house left, and then that is it. Ready for the event to start in just a little over a month. What kind of meatballs? Oh, I think we had Swedish meatballs or Italian, one of the two. Forgot. I think it's Swedish though, but they are very good, whatever they were. Choo choo! Theme park conductors in the house. Choo choo! I'm doing fantastic. When do I think the extended queue and gift shop will be finished? Well, I heard a rumor today from a source that everything should be finished for the Haunted Mansion in January 2025. So by the time Haunted Mansion holiday is over, um, or yeah, basically, yeah, by the time Haunted Mansion holiday is over, then they'll close everything and it should, they'll close it also, for the 10-day transition period, and then everything should reopen at the same time, probably late January. Um, Regular Haunted Mansion and its new extended queue. Which version of Haunted Mansion do you like? Movie do you like more, the Eddie Murphy film or the 2023 reboot? I think I like the Eddie Murphy one more, but I did like the 2023 reboot. I watched that with the Wizards, and it was a good time. Um, I like how they featured both versions, both mansion versions in there from the theme parks. It was good. I really enjoyed it, but I love mice. I love me some Eddie Murphy. Love Donkey, right? He's just so funny. But the cast of the new one was pretty good as well. Let's see. I didn't notice that when Hana mentioned Holly opened with this, the statue of Jack Simpson. I think how sitting on the pumpkin was absent. Oh, not permanent removal. Yeah, it just opened today, so maybe they'll add some stuff. But maybe also maybe there's just not enough room because still a lot of construction walls with the queue there, so maybe they couldn't do everything. Or I also change some stuff around, like move the hearse around, move the lightning lane scanners inside. It seems like some good improvements there. So maybe he is permanently removed, or maybe they moved him somewhere else, or maybe he's coming soon. Christopher Lee, I think so. He was a good Count Dooku. I can definitely see if he used that Count Dooku voice, he could definitely be a good ghost host. Definitely menacing, but still funny at the same time. Wah, ah, 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 ah. See, that's my ghost host laugh. See here. By the way, if you're watching the stream, make sure to press that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Um, yeah, it's free, and there's some plenty of great content coming in the next few days. And again, if you're a YouTube member and want to help support the channel for as little as $1 a month, you get all that cool content just even earlier than the subscribers do. So, but at least press that like button. Let's see. Do I think T23 will announce the opening of Tion's by Adventure? Of course, yes. Tion's by Adventure is actually almost done. We're looking for an early fall opening date. I wouldn't be surprised if it opened in September or October. I know the rumor is November, but they're working pretty fast. The inside, apparently, according to my shots, pretty much done. So we just really need the outside, and they're working on the exterior pretty quickly. So I feel like maybe early September is a possibility for Tiana's, which is great because I'll be taking a vacation day off work and getting full coverage of that for you guys all day, whatever that day that is. Would you like to have seen Guillermo del Toro's version of Animation? I think so. He has kind of a twisted, creepy mind, and it's pretty cool. I feel like he would have done a really cool version of the Haunted Mansion, and that version could still come. Would be pretty awesome. So I'd love a Guillermo del Toro version of that house. All right, right. movie star. My prediction that Tiana's by will be open. Yeah, that's a good. Like that's good. Good prediction. I bet they even want to try to get it done for Labor Day weekend, or it's a 3 to 4 day weekend for a lot of people, or for LAUSD, actually, it's a 4 day weekend. Um, they get the Friday and Monday off, so that would be a perfect time to open it. And of course, it's at least a 3 day weekend for the Orange County schools. It's another kind of like the unofficial ending of summer right there. So I feel like that would be a good target opening date if they can do it. But if not, I can definitely see late September. But scenes will be in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre maze. I have absolutely no idea. I didn't watch the panel, or nor did I go to the panel, so I have no idea. But I'm sure there'll be lots of guys with chainsaws trying to get us, and that's pretty much all the Texas Chainsaw House, chainsaw, massacre mazes. I know there's the facade is like a factory, so we'll be going in some sort of factory. But yeah, we'll find out for that one in just about a month. It's got some scare zone announcements as well, which is pretty cool. And hopefully, now that we got some scare zone announcements, maybe this week or next week we'll start building up those scare zones at Universal Hollywood. Because they're really themed. The ones at the entrance to the park and at the hub area, where the Universal box office is, those are with the fire towers. Those are pretty awesome usually. So I'm excited to see the theming for the houses coming up. Phantom Manor is a creepier attraction, so I feel like Guillermo del Toro would do fantastic with that as well. Would I like to see Canada, Australia, New Zealand to get a Universal Park or Disney Park? I think I don't know about New Zealand because they're kind of remote. I mean, love New Zealand, but New Zealand's also so close to Australia that I feel like, I mean, like when I went to Australia, a lot of the waiters, a lot of people, met a lot of people that worked, that were from New Zealand and just worked in Australia, and like went back home like on the weekends or something. It was pretty interesting. Their commute patterns are there because it's pretty not too bad a plane flight. So I feel like Australia or Canada would be good candidates for Disney Park. I feel like especially Canada, a little bit cooler over there. You can get hot, but a little bit cooler. It's Canada is far away enough from Disneyland and Disney World. Only problem is with like snow and stuff in the wintertime. But Disneyland Paris deals with snow, so they can do it, and Canada can do it. But I feel like that'd be a pretty unique Disney park just outside of Toronto or Vancouver. But Australia is another great location outside of Sydney or the Gold Coast. Beautiful weather over there. Oogie Boogie Bash of King Magnifico as a new treat show character. Yeah, I'm curious what the treat show characters will be this year. They should, because Wish was a good movie. We liked Wish, so that'd be a cool character for them. But they may have Scar or something again, because again the new Mufasa movie is coming out, but that actually is coming out after Horror Night or Wookie Boogie Bash ends. Yeah, curious if they'll have any new characters this year, or what new characters will be. Deadpool could be a character. It's not scary, but he's just funny. Those Deadpool meet and greets at the park are hilarious. Um, let's see. Should I buy my 29 tickets yet? No, I'm going to. Well, I have my free one, right? I have the platinum pass, so I get a free Horror Night ticket. I reserved opening night for that, but I plan to get the ultimate fear pass, so I just go whenever I want. Yeah, and get tons of live streams and tons of great coverage for all of you. Hopefully, I can be there at the team member preview. Hopefully, I'll get invited, and and film all the houses for you there. And open night, just do live streams and just kind of chill out, like like last year. What if Universal made a separate land used exclusive for HN, or do you like these main parts of it? A separate no, that wouldn't really make too much sense because if that means they can only use it for 2 months, 2 months out of the year. That Dark Universe land is kinda like that, though. It's not used for HHN, but is a horror land with the classic monsters. But yeah, it wouldn't make financial sense to do that. I do like them having, yeah, I do like them incorporating with the parks, the rides are open and it adds so much street atmosphere, so yeah, I keep it the way it is now. I know this won't ever happen, but I think Disney should try and get Carnage or even Venom as a street show character for Oogie Boogie Bash, but I think that may be more dependent on Sony. Yeah, it probably would definitely be depending on Sony. They need approval from Sony. But those would be pretty awesome treat show characters. That'd be like legit scary. That'd be pretty cool. I'd buy a ticket for that one. Oh, GRL Power Coasters. There's some curb track coming in a Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift that should be installed this week. So I'll be stay tuned for the videos for that. Also, the Six Flags Magic Mountain coaster got a permit today, grading permit for a new coaster. So um, stay tuned to the channel because I'll be going ahead and um, covering that. Unfortunately, I don't think that's an intimate though. I think it'll be a Vacoma there in Six Flags, but yeah, still a coaster. So I hope you like it. Then you wish Disney would make a full night before Christmas Friday instead of keeping change it. Yes, I do. I absolutely love the Nightmare Before Christmas. So I wish they'd be at a full land, not even just ride a whole. They can do a whole land. I mean, that's such a colorful and it's like dark, but it's colorful land. And yeah, cool. Hope some cool cartoony Tim Burton structures. So I think it would be a fantastic theme park land and Disneyland or California Adventure. Um, I love that. Don't think it'll be a tilt. I think it's gonna be a Vekoma motorbike family thrill type coaster, but we'll have to see. Do you think Spacebound Ghost Galaxy will ever return, or is that ride permanent China? I'm not sure. Spacebound is going under refurb from August 5th, September 5th, and that'd be awesome if they brought back some kind of Halloween overlay, even if it's a new one like Spacebound Ghost Galaxy or upgraded Ghost Galaxy. I don't think it will though. I hope Ghost Galaxy returns, but I don't think it will. I do hope that they eventually, come up with a new Halloween overlay to that attraction because it fits perfectly. Again, or even an upgraded Ghost Galaxy, but not this year, unfortunately. Again, let's say surprises with after the refurbishment's over. Maybe they'll announce it in a parks blog post or something. What are some of my favorite animatronics? Let's see. I like Kylo Ren, and I like the AT-ATs and Rise of the Resistance. I like the Jurassic World, Indominus Rex, and T-Rex and Blue are basically all the newer animatronics in Jurassic World. The ride at Universal, I like those. I like the dragon and the Dementors in Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. And I love the animatronics and Secret Life of Pets. Those are so cute. And the Tiana animatronics look great too. I can't wait to ride it and see them for myself. But I do like the Tiana animatronics, and I love the Rocket Raccoon animatronic in Guardians of the Galaxy. What a cutie! And still very fluid to this day. 8 years later, it's fantastic. All right. All right. So you got a couple more questions here. Super Nintendo World at Universal should have booze and maybe dry bones as projections during HHN. That'd be great, and hopefully they'll do some upgrades to Super Nintendo World this year. I do hear that Super Nintendo World will have a Christmas celebration, like Christmas decorations, like in Japan this year. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, hopefully HHN, well, especially with Mario Kart with Express, it should definitely be used more a lot this year. And hopefully they'll have some projections. And that'd be cool to have like a Boo walk around character. But I know that's not gonna happen. But it'd be pretty cool. How come Universal doesn't have the baskets in the ride vehicle where you can put your stuff? Like, well, they do. No. Flight of the Hippogriff does, and Revenge of the Mummy does. The studio tour, you can put your stuff on the floor. Um, Despicable Me, Minions, Simpsons, and Pets, you can put your stuff on the floor. It's because they yeah, it's because and here's your perfect example. Yeah, Forbidden Journey is kind of an intense ride system that Disney doesn't really have. So Disney doesn't have too many of like intense ride systems. Like on the coasters, they have pockets. Like again, Mommy has pockets. Incredicoaster, Disney has pockets, right? But Disney doesn't really have a Kuka arm ride system like Forbidden Journey. Those you just have to get a locker because your phone will fall out of your pocket, and there's no real pockets. There's no space. There's nothing in front of you, so you can't put a pocket on that ride vehicle. So that's why this is more intense ride types for Universal. Right. To a few more minutes of questions. Few more minutes of questions, everybody. New members and super chats get priority questions. I think so. I think so. Right now, they again they were gonna have that rumored Disney Sky Park, right? But then they decided to upgrade their two parks instead. But I think when that's done, they still got to upgrade Space Mountain and some other Disneyland improvements over there. But when that's done, later on down the line, I'm sure they'll find space for a third park. And yeah, but yeah, definitely. I mean, the parks are too popular up there to not get a third park eventually. Halloween or Christmas at theme parks does better. So Halloween, the the best at Halloween, you're gonna have to say not Scary Farm, yeah, but not Scary Farm. Incredible show there. Six Flags and Universal do fantastic jobs as well, but the best I still give it to Not Scary Farm. Um, Christmas, Disney. Disneyland, beautiful, beautiful. And Knott's is a great Christmas too, and Universal too. But yeah, Disney, oh my goodness, there's something about that Disney Christmas magic. Um, and it works out perfectly because again, I always tell everyone Universal Knott's for Halloween, and make sure you stop off at Disney for the holidays because it's just absolutely gorgeous. And then the food festivals and all that good stuff. So yeah, hands down right there. And but hands down, Knott's and Universal for Halloween too. What if Disney actually made a ride based on the making of the Disneyland itself? That'd be cool. Kind of like they can do like a Carousel of Progress style ride, but or Disneyland itself, or even like a dark ride. That'd be pretty nice. Again, maybe we'll do some of that stuff because again, the rumored Walt animatronic coming to Lincoln, so maybe they'll have some cool. Maybe they're leading up to a Disneyland type ride, Disney type ride. Anything new on Disney's Intimate Space Mountain? No, nothing new there. But I'm sure maybe we'll get some info at D23 or soon because the Space Mountain will be closing if it hasn't already. It's supposed to close this year and reopen in 2027. They're having like their type of final rides right now, I presume. All right, let me see when does Tokyo Space Mountain close? July 31st. Okay. So Tokyo Space Mountain closes literally in 2 days. So maybe we'll get some updates again at T23 on what that new ride system will look like. Maybe some new renderings and stuff like that. Any predictions for Disney's 70th anniversary? So we get a new fireworks show, maybe a new parade, lots of entertainment, maybe a new show for the Hyperion Theater. Murphy the Dragon will be back in Fantasmic for sure. I know that for sure. But yeah, they probably lots of new entertainment. Definitely no new rides. They can't build anything in a year. But yeah, probably tons of entertainment like the 60th anniversary. IAPA stuff adrift this year. IAPA, by the way, for anyone watching, is the International Association of Theme Parks. It's a big theme park convention. It's like T23, but for theme parks. But it's a trade. It's a trade show as well. Mostly actually. And they parks go do business deals with manufacturers over there. And yeah, there's also announcements too. So maybe we'll get a car, like a lead car for Fast and Furious Holiday Ship, but it could still be too early because again, it's gonna open in 2026. But if it does open in late 2025, who knows? Yeah, maybe we'll get a lead car and some concept art for at IAPA. It's in November, so by then a lot of the tracks should be up, so or even complete. So we'll have to see. How'd you feel Disney made a Fantasialand and made our eyes based on the torches of Princess A Night on the Bald Mountain, the dinosaur segment in the Greek mythology scene. Fantastic. I am all for it. I am all for that. You know, songs are good rides. Songs are good rides. I am all for it. And I was thinking that too. Fantasialand sounds really similar to Fantasialand. See. Do you ever wonder why Tokyo Disney always gets a lot of cool stuff? Well, because it's not owned by Disney, it's owned by the Oriental Land Company. Disney just licenses their product out to them. And the Oriental Land Company is not a movie studio, it's just a theme park company. So they spend all their money on rides and attractions and improving their parks. Also, Japan's culture is all about just cleanliness and higher quality of life. So they just like their stuff high quality. So they won't like their people won't expect anything less than the best, the best. Virginia fiance can ever considering married at Disneyland. It's funny. She actually brought it up like as a half joke, but I actually never considered getting married at Disneyland. I've always wanted to get married in Vegas at a themed hotel, one of those hotels on the strip, and that is exactly what we're doing. But also getting married at Disneyland is just way out of our price range. Yeah, I feel like we'd get married at Disney World if anything, because maybe make it more at that point. If if you're gonna spend that much money, probably get married down the street, an hour, 45 minutes away from me, right? I'd get married at Disney World if I had to choose Disney Park or at Tokyo. Well, no, maybe not Tokyo, language barrier, but definitely Disney World make it a vacation destination, like a destination wedding type of situation. It's been does go by Apple. Life with pro agents so true. I want to be the you know an intimate space fountain would be fantastic. But hey, who knows? Maybe we'll get the same intimate tech, or maybe we'll get an indoor intimate coaster in Disneyland Forward for a different theme. The best animatronics manufacturer, I don't know. There's WDI, which is pretty good. Garner Holt's pretty good. Universal Creative starts making their own things, so that's pretty good. I think it shows that Tokyo Disney gets more love and care than Neo Sparks. It makes me wonder how Lions would run the. They'd probably run them very well, much better than Disney um, is doing, probably. If you had to choose, who should make a Studio Ghibli and Disney or Universal? I feel like Universal would be better at that, honestly, because they already kind of lean into the anime stuff with Universal Japan. They have like anime events there. I don't know if Tokyo Disneyland has like anime style events. I know there's a lot of cosplay with the guests, but I'm not sure if they have like anime events there, like the way Universal Japan does. So I feel like they have some experience. I feel like Studio Ghibli Land will be good at Universal. But if it's at Tokyo Disney, then I'm sure it'll be absolutely fantastic. All right, gonna do a couple more minutes of questions here. So start doing rapid fire questions here. Probably because it's just not. I mean, it's getting more popular now, anime, but it's only like recently getting popular with like Western audiences. All right, hasn't been that popular, so they may make one in the future, but I feel like that would have to come to Universal Japan first because if it would make no sense for Anime Land to come here, but not Universal Japan first because that's their thing. So that's why Pokemon's going there first. How tall will Hollywood Drift be? I'm gonna guess around 110 feet. I don't know the exact measurements, but I'm just looking at the just basing off the concept art and the escalators and where I stand off the overlook, and that's 80 an 80-foot drop, and then it's gonna go over the escalators, so maybe like 110, 120 feet. I'm guessing. I gotta admit, last year when I was seeing it, looked kind of drab, dingy, and dull, like serious fish. But yeah, luckily Disneyland does seem to fare the best out of the parks. So it has been lots of refurbishments. So hopefully, when you go this year, it'll look much better because the whole Main Street just got painted. Or a lot of the buildings on Main Street got painted, and of course, Haunted Mansion is getting worked on. Critter Country is getting worked on. So it should look pretty good. Tomorrowland, well, just look like a mess. But besides that, the rest of the park should look pretty good next time you come out. Especially though for its 70th anniversary. Yeah, maintenance is a problem with the American Disney parks. They do have a lot of animatronics missing, quite a bit. DCA has San Francisco Square, which is technically Japanese themed, so why can't Universal get a Japanese themed and anime? Well, that's because this that San Francisco Square is using a Disney IP, Disney movie, Big Hero 6. It's popular already with American audiences. Um, it's that kind of popular with American audiences. I don't know how successful the movie was. I don't think it was super successful, but popular enough where it gets an overlay of a land. It's not even really its own land. It's like a mini land with not even a ride. So, it's just a meet and greet and a food court, right? Yeah, an Asian themed food court. So even that, right? It's not like a Star Wars Galaxy's Edge or Cars Land type of thing. It's relatively tiny and no, no, just a 6 month or so overlay. So that's how much faith Disney had in Big Hero 6 for its US debut. So just think about that. All right, I'll go to the 15-minute mark. 15-minute mark, 7:50. That's about 3 minutes. 3 minutes to go. 3 more minutes of questions. One of my some of my favorite theme park merchandise. Well, I don't really buy some. I just like really I buy shirts and some popcorn buckets usually, but I'm kind of out of popcorn buckets. I'm out of space for popcorn buckets. We have Super Mario over there. the 60th anniversary popcorn bucket with Woody Woodpecker. You have Toothless. Then I have a Mickey plush, and then I have um, Grogu over there. So kind of filled up, yeah, kind of filled up my cabinet there. But also I have the Stanley Cup thing that Universal sells, 60th anniversary version of that. So that's really helpful because I use that every single day. It's probably the best merch, or most useful at least merch. All this stuff behind me looks fan as I don't know, superstar popcorn bucket. All stuff that looks great. It's nice decoration, and I can also bring either one of those guys to the parks. But the popcorn buckets, but you know, the the water bottle is something I use every day. And it's popular in the U.S. Throne Attack of Titan Demon Slayer one. Again, yeah, it's popular now. The question you asked, why hasn't they built one yet? It's because now it's more and more popular. It could come in the future. Yeah, could come in the future. I don't think it will take over Simpsons again. I know you really want that, but it's not happening there. I don't think. Um, but we'll have to see. All right, one more minute of questions, and we'll do the outro. Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for watching this lovely live stream. Thank you guys so much for joining. Lots of comments. I love these. Every Monday with you guys. Hopefully, the audience keeps on growing and we get some our usual awesome suspects with asking questions. But hopefully, we also get some new people, and the community keeps on growing. So, thank you guys for watching and asking as many questions as possible. Look for plenty of content, whether it's shorts or long form content or member only content. Yes, we'll have some member only videos coming out starting tomorrow. So, again, click that join button down below for you have to be a wizard in training. That's a tier 2 or higher. Um, um, for that. But yeah, get ready because there's some real cool stuff coming there. Well, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like, press that button, share out the channel. And as always, have a fantastic day. Hold on, let me plop. I wasn't really prepared for the outro. Bye bye, y'all.